Oh God. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Oh God. Okay. Need to fix that. All right, fixed. The title is fixed. Let's get my short. There we go. And that. Okay, let's see. Let's get the devices going, making sure that it will go to the right output. So this goes to input, that goes to gaming, set as default, and submit. Okay, and then makes the next V2 menu, and then change that one to clinical output, and load the right avatar. There we go. And it should pop up here soon. There's a way to get it here faster. PNG tuber. It's just getting up. Here it is. There it is. Okay, okay. And then let's get the game capture for DDLC. Where is it? Steam capture. No, Steam capture actually. And Doki Doki Literature Club. There it is. Took a while. Okay. And that oops. That should take care of it. Actually, needs to be a little bit bigger. It's good enough. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get some text out there, and then I'll be ready to go. Just give me a sec, guys. There we go. Okay. We are getting started. Hello, guys. Just have to say, I had a pretty busy week. Nothing too crazy, but tried out some new things, and it's pretty good, I have to say. When I went to Seattle, I started biking. Well, I had a day of biking using my brother's bike. And today, and as with other days, I went out biking. But today I went to like a public trail. Before I was just biking around my neighborhood. But this time I'm like, okay, I'm going out. I'm gonna bike, and I'm gonna bike for along this public trail, and I don't know, just go. And I wanted to do it for at least an hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours, and. Yeah, and nothing crazy happened. I don't have a lot of experience biking. This is my first time biking out in public, and I was pretty careful about traffic and stuff like that, and did pretty good. There's only one instance where uh, it was kind of not great, but it was very minor. So it was just after an intersection, and I there were people in front of me walking, so I was gonna bike around them, and then but I was paying attention to two things: the walkers and the intersection traffic. But I was not really paying attention to the other side coming into me, the other lane. Uh, I was just my scope was within that space, and outside of it, I kind of ignored. Uh, so I went for the pass during the intersection, and there was a guy in front of me, like some old man with a mustache, some white dude. Yeah, it was just he was like yelling at me and stuff. It wasn't too anything crazy. He was just telling me to get out of the way, which is fair enough. I was in the way. Um, yeah, but it was nothing crazy, but new experience, new experience, and yeah. I wasn't sure about going out today, to be honest. I wasn't feeling too great. I was having a bit of a headache, but I'm like, I'm gonna go, you know. So I wanted to go. I've been wanting to go for like a week. There are other times where I wanted to go, but I convinced myself not to and just appease myself by biking around the neighborhood. So but this time, not the case. Not the case. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I've also got some new programming ideas. I don't know when I'm going to be able to implement them. To be honest, I still have yet to come up with a proper plan for my AI upgrades for the auto prompt response feature. Um, because I need to take a closer look at one of my functions. Uh, it's the transcription, and my transcription. Oh no, I forgot to test my transcription. Uh, yeah, transcription is kind of finicky, so I have no idea how it's going to work. I might have to make multiple transcription softwares functions, because right now I just use Microsoft Azure, but if one doesn't work, I'll have to try to use another, but I'll just test it right now. So testing 1 2 3, this is a test for you, transcription. Oh, it's working just fine. Okay, perfect. Okay. I had to shut down the reason why I was late today is because I had to shut down my computer. Had to restart my computer, and because for some reason, like 70% or more of my memory was being used before I even opened up OBS. So that was definitely a problem. I was like shutting down programs to make sure it was fine. Um, but still saying something was wrong, and I'm just like, okay, I guess something's got to be done. Uh, so I just shut down the computer. Yeah. Wasn't exactly sure about streaming today, but I want to stay committed to the streaming schedule, even though there's like only maybe 2 people watching, which is awesome. But yeah, it's not a lot, but I'm very happy that I did. I just took a little nap and I was somewhat ready to go. And yeah, I'm here. And yeah, let's do a quick test for the TTS. So test. Oh, I did not do a TTS. There we go. All right. That was on my end. Let's do it one more time. All right. That was on my end. Let's do it one more time. All right. That was on my end. Let's do it one more time. All right. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you guys did. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you guys did. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you guys did. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you guys did. Okay. Okay. I had a little bit of echo there. Okay, so I need to fix this problem. I had a little bit of echo there. Okay, so I need to fix this problem. I had a little bit of echo there. Okay, so I need to fix this problem. Okay, so I need to fix this problem. Still echoing. Still echoing. Still echoing. It's a bit of a problem. Maybe to media? No, gaming. And then goes to input. Should get it. Just give me a sec. Let's do a test 1, 2, 3.
Acknowledge.
Okay, it went, but now my guy's not responding. What did I do? It's supposed to be this one. My devices. Hmm. Hmm. Inputs and outputs. Data drivers is fine. Weird.
Confirmed.
Don't know why it's not responding. It's going through. Thank God for the audio for that, but I thought I fixed this already. Let's do... Hmm. Hmm. Sound settings. Manage sound devices. Hmm. Okay, I'm doing a listen to this device. Gotta love troubleshooting.
Acknowledge.
Let's change devices here. Let's not go to gaming. Let's just have it go to somewhere that doesn't matter. Let's go. Set it both.
Confirmed. Acknowledge.
Mic audio caught that. Because that's under microphone for steel. Gaming. I could do the test, but it's the big pipe playing noise, and I don't want to subject my little audience to that. Testing 1, 2, 3. How about now? Okay. It'll still respond to, yeah. Let's try this one though.
Confirmed. Acknowledge.
Ah, damn it. Not sure what to do. It's still, yeah, it's responding. It's responding to. Do not like it. Should be responding to cable output. It's going to the output when I do test. Why isn't it doing it here? Sound. Five. That was a while ago. Chrome Music. Why is it on Chrome Music? Why is it on Chrome Music? Why is it on Chrome Music? Damn it. Damn it. Scuff, why you do this to me? This troubleshooting shows there's something wrong with my program. Maybe there's something's wrong with my device selection? This goes to gaming. Where the hell Steel Series Gaming? Stream. Gaming. There we go. Set as default. Okay, the indexes have not changed. Okay! That was weird, but it works. Just had to reset. God, turning it on and off again. Why didn't I do that sooner? Shows what I know about troubleshooting. Scuff, you suck. What was I talking about before this? I don't remember. Let's increase the feature count. Let's see, where's my feature shit? Oh, it's here somewhere. Feature counter, here it is. Let's call that 6. Feature counter has increased because that took so long on giving myself a 6. That was bad. That's really bad for me. Yeah. Okay. We're back to it. Kind of waste some of my tokens on the troubleshooting, but you know, whatever. I might have to upgrade. Let's see. Just had to check something real quick. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it. Last time we're in the middle of a poem, maybe? Nope, we just finished that. So okay, we're in the middle of a conversation with Monica. Let's switch to Sora. Load that. There we go. We're good. You know, I feel like learning. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but no, no, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Uh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature. It's like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. At least it wasn't creepy this time. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Saria always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you just picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something with for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. It sounds a bit patronizing. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ursa. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to humble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ursa may not like to be around you only to make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Man, the luck of being a protagonist is crazy. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Ursa too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ursa to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Protagonists are freaking wow. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ursa, you're okay with this plan, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay. Hold on, I need to grab some. I forgot to pull up the script. Give me a sec. Need to pull that up. Here it is. Here's the script. And where were we? Oh, no, I forgot to work on more. Oops. It's fine. Okay. Uh, hmm. No, it's not going to cut it. DLC script. Should be chapter 3. Here it is. And there we go. Sending it. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. All right. So how you guys doing? How is life? I'm slowly improving bit day by day, hopefully. Tomorrow I actually might be a bit late due to scheduling. I was late today, but yeah, due to scheduling, I won't be able to stream until maybe 8:30. Might be a bit tired, but I'll still do it. I'll also probably switch. I'll probably switch to Monday, starting next week. There we go. Takes a little bit, but I get there eventually. All right, Sora, you have to choose between Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, or Sayori. Mitsuki, Natsuki. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, or Sayori. There we go. All right, so looking at that, it did not go to the correct spot. The output did not go where it was supposed to. It's supposed to go to gaming. Weird, then didn't go. Just one problem after the other. All right, let's try that. I'm going to do a quick test.
Confirmed.
Okay, so as of note, this is just for prepping for the festival, which will happen later. So you're not helping them right now, you're helping them at a later date. So you're free to choose to help Sayori. She's still an option. It's not helping her now, it's helping her later. But if you want to still stick with Sayori, go right ahead, man.
Understood. Acknowledging the updated parameters. Assistance to Sayori is deferred to a later date in preparation for the festival. Confirmed.
Oops. My bad. My bad. Sent to the wrong one.
Wait, what? Ursa-san, I'm so confused, Desune. What do you mean Sayori-san is still an option? She's not even here. How can I help her with the festival if she's not even participating? I think I'm starting to understand, Desune. You're saying that I can choose to help Sayori-san with something else. Something that's not related to the festival preparations. Maybe I could go over to her house and check on her. Or maybe I could just call her and see how she's doing. Is that what you mean, Ursa-san? If that's the case, then I definitely want to help Sayori-san, desune? I mean, I'm really worried about her, and I want to make sure she's okay. The festival can wait, but Sayori-san can't, so yeah, I choose to help Sayori-san. I will go to check up on Sayori.
You will be helping with festival preparations. That's what you will be doing. But while you're doing that, you can still check up on her and all that, you know? Uh yeah, the decision right now, at least publicly speaking, is for who you're going to help with festival preparations.
Oh, I get it now, Ursa-san, desune. I have to choose someone to help with the festival preparations, but I can still check up on Sayori-san on my own time. That makes sense. Sorry for being so dense, Ursa-san. I'm just a little stressed out right now, you know? Okay, so if I have to choose someone to help with the festival preparations, I'm still gonna go with Yuri-san. Desune? I mean, I'm trying to get closer to her, and this is a perfect opportunity to do that. Plus, she seems like she could really use the help, and I don't want to let her down. So, yeah, I choose to help Yuri-san with the decorations. But that doesn't mean I'm forgetting about Sayori-san, Ursa-san. I'm still gonna check up on her as soon as I can, and make sure she's okay. I just have to prioritize things for now, and Yuri-san needs my help with the festival. So, yeah, I choose to help Yuri-san, but I'm still worried about Sayori-san. Okay, so now what, Ursa-san? Do I tell everyone my decision, or do I keep it a secret for now? Alright, Ursa-san, I'll tell them. I'll tell them that I will help Yuri-san with the decorations.
Okay. Yuri it is. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to shut down the game real quick. Kind of crashed out a little bit on me. Today is riddled with technical difficulties. It is not good. Team Salvato. There we go. The text is all good now. All right, it was a bit error prone on my end, and it was a bit frozen on the stream's end, so okay. Fantastic. Anyway, back to it. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can tell already you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ursa? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is everything we need to So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Ursa? Me? Uh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Dot dot dot. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ursa picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. So everyone packs up their things and starts to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way to contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Woo! Way to go, Sora! You just got Yuri's phone number. Nice. Because there's no Instagram during this time. Okay. At least I don't think there is. Anyway. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Ursa. I think we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason that's the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted to point out when you're overthinking, right? You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what end up might happening outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Damn, time skip. Let's get this stuff. Suki. Let me just double check a few things. Okay, got that stuff. All right, we'll be getting that script soon, and we'll see what Sora feels. Almost there. Ba, 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 ba. There it is. All right, Sora, how do you feel?
Okay, Ursa-san, that was a lot to process, Desune. I mean, Yuri-san is coming to my house on Sunday, and she actually believes that I want to help her, and Natsuki-san is still being a tsundere, and Monica-san is, well, she's just being Monica-san. It's like my life has turned into some kind of crazy anime, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. But hey, at least Yuri-san is looking forward to Sunday, right? That's a huge win for me, and it means I'm finally making progress in my quest to win her heart. Now, all I have to do is make sure my house is clean and try not to say anything stupid when she gets there. This is going to be tough, but I'm ready for the challenge. I should text Sayori to check up on her.
Unfortunately, time passes by super quick due to your excitement to meet with Yuri. So you never really got the chance to really get in contact with Sayori. But it's now Sunday, and Yuri's going to be here soon.
What? Ursa-san, are you serious? I completely forgot about Sayori-san? I'm the worst. I can't believe I let my excitement about Yuri-san distract me from my responsibilities as a friend. This is unacceptable. I need to call Sayori-san right now and apologize for being such a terrible friend. But what if she doesn't answer? What if she's still feeling down and she doesn't want to talk to me? What if something bad has happened to her? Ugh. I'm freaking out, Ursa-san. What do I do? Okay, gotta stay calm. I can't panic now. I need to focus on what I can control, and that means calling Sayori-san and hoping for the best. Wish me luck, Ursa-san. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. I'll call Sayori-san.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to. I'll just keep going. I'll come up with a reason later, because it's visual novel. You're kind of following the line here with a few branches. So the consequences of picking Yuri may already happen. I hope it's not as bad as I think it is. Anyway, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly more anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. But it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, We've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Ah. Don't worry, Sora. We are visiting Sayori right now. Jesus.
Wait, what? Ursa-san, are you saying we're going to Sayori-san's house right now? But what about Yuri-san? She's supposed to be coming over to my house to work on the festival decorations. I can't just ditch her, can I? Okay, gotta think this through. If I go to Sayori-san's house, I might be able to help her and make sure she's okay. But if I ditch Yuri-san, she'll probably be really disappointed, and I might ruin my chances of getting closer to her. What do I do, Ursa-san? I think I need to prioritize Sayori-san's well-being, desune. I mean, she's my friend, and she's clearly in trouble. The festival decorations can wait, but Sayori-san can't. So, yeah, I'll go to Sayori-san's house. Even if it means disappointing Yuri-san. But how do I explain this to Yuri-san? I can't just tell her that I'm ditching her to go see another girl, can I? That would be a disaster. I need to come up with a good excuse, and I need to do it fast. What do you think, Ursa-san? What's the best way to handle this situation? I'll text Yuri-san saying that I have an emergency.
Sora, you're worrying too much. Hold on. Extra crumbs. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Wait, was it a follow? Shit, redeem stretch. Oh, my bad. Stretching. Thank you, thank you. Was it? Thank you, thank you. Anyway, let's get back to it. And there we go. Sora, you're worrying too much. As a reminder, Sayori's our next door neighbor, so it doesn't take much for us to just walk over to her house and check up on her. We don't need to text Yuri, because, you know, we are literally less than a minute away.
Oh, right, Ursa-san. I totally forgot that Sayori-san is my next-door neighbor. That makes things a lot easier, desune. I don't have to worry about ditching Yuri-san, because I can just quickly check up on Sayori-san and then come back to my house before Yuri-san arrives. That's perfect. Okay, so what should I do first? Should I call Sayori-san to make sure she's home, or should I just knock on her door and hope for the best? I don't want to surprise her if she's not feeling well, but I also don't want to give her a chance to avoid me. What do you think, Ursa-san? What's the best approach? I'll just knock on her door.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do... There we go. Okay, let's get to it. What happened to the music? Where's all the sound go? Hold on. Huh. Maybe that's just part of it. Okay. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Ursa. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long minute. Long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ursa. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ursa. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ursa? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Ursa. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because I told you, then you would have to go you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ursa. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that would have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ursa, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ursa. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapping around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ursa, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it. Then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ursa. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, let's get the... Let's get the chapter 4. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Why were you waiting for... Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to feel really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. Damn. I need to send this prompt to Sora real quick.
Okay, Ursa-san. That was, the most intense conversation of my life, desune. Sayori-san revealed that she's been suffering from depression her whole life, and that she's been hiding it from me because she doesn't want to burden me. It's heartbreaking, and I feel terrible for not realizing it sooner. But more importantly, she agreed to spend the festival with me, desune. That's a huge win, and it means I have a chance to make things right and help her feel better. But I also have to help Yuri-san with the festival preparations, and I don't want to let her down. What do I do, Ursa-san? I think I need to be honest with Yuri-san, desune. I can't just ditch her without explaining why, and I can't lie to her about what's going on with Sayori-san. I need to tell her the truth, and hope that she understands. It's a risky move, but it's the only way I can think of to handle this situation with integrity. But how do I tell her? Do I text her, or do I wait until she arrives at my house and tell her in person? I don't want to make things even more awkward, but I also don't want to waste any time. What do you think, Ursa-san? What's the best approach? I will text Yuri-san saying I have to cancel, but not the reason.
It's a bit too late, Sora. Because when you arrive at your house, she's already there. And you walked inside to start working on the decorations. You will still spend all day at the festival with Sayori.
Okay, Ursa-san. So, Yuri-san is already at my house, desune? That makes things even more complicated. I can't just blurt out the truth as soon as I walk in, but I also can't pretend like everything is normal. I need to find a way to tell her about Sayori-san without making things too awkward or uncomfortable. I think I need to start by apologizing for being late, desune? I can't just walk in and act like nothing happened. I need to acknowledge that I've kept her waiting, and I need to explain why I was delayed. That's the least I can do, given the circumstances. Okay, Yuri-san, I'm so sorry for being late. I know I was supposed to be here earlier, but something came up, and I couldn't get away sooner. I hope you weren't waiting too long.
All right. So, out of character here. We are playing a visual novel. So, we are following a direct path set by its creators. And we can choose different branching options. Usually it's multiple choice. And that's the most freedom we really have in this game. So I will try to the best of my ability to follow what you state. But direct dialogues that you create yourself, it's out of my ability.
Okay, Ursa-san, I understand, desune? I need to stick to the script and follow the choices that are presented to me, even if it means sacrificing my own desires and intentions. It's frustrating, but I guess that's just the nature of this game. I'll try to keep that in mind from now on and avoid going off script unless it's absolutely necessary. So, with that in mind, what are my options for responding to Yuri-san? What can I say or do that will help me navigate this situation and still stay true to my goal of helping Sayori-san? What does Yuri say?
Continuing out of character, I will give you the dialogue and I will present you with some options. And from there, you can select who, and you may share your reasons why and show your goals and desires. Okay, back to it. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as to make sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations, other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, Aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. For cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? Guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She puts a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapors begin to spout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang for the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room, and may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Yeah. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Ursa. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. All right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has intricate patterns of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please, don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, and with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of a knife with my index finger. Ow! Ursa, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger... Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull back my hand. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god! This is an anime! Oh my god! I'm cringing so much. Oh my god, it's so anime. Shit. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Ursa, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If it wasn't for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Ursa. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a knit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tables in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. Wow, that was... Okay, I just had to fix something. Anyway, I just had to ban some spam or whatever about stream boo or whatever. Back to it. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it just hot in... Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with colors for a surprise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this made you feel too childish. No, it didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. You know, I feel that, you know? Introvert here. Having a conversation for a long time can be exhausting. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games when simply sharing the experience with someone can make me feel happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Kia! Anyway, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah. I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry. It's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room, kneeling back down in front of her. Here. Art style change. Art style change. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, there's even animation there. Closing eyes. Nice. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start retracting my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingle sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to make dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles and smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Ursa. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Ooh, Sora! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't get the chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Uh... Hi, Ursa. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Ursa. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry about... I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way out to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes sense. It makes me really happy. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ursa? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Ursa. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put me with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on your mind. Isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ursa. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ursa. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm, squeezing her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. I need to send a prompt to... Nope, not that one. Need to send a prompt. God damn. God damn. Two more prompts. Two more prompts. Oh, what is Sora going to say? He is not into Sayori, but she's also freaking depressed. He'll probably say, "You'll always be my dearest friend," because he ain't a liar. Sora ain't a liar, but man, he is going to be. Whoo! Sayori is in a tough place right now. But I need to give him the information about the time with Yuri first. Prompt is currently being constructed. It's just gonna take a little bit. Oh my god, Sayori. I feel so bad for her. If this wasn't a scripted event, oh, I'm just like, get help. Not the get help of Thor, but damn. Still being constructed. There it is.
Okay, Ursa-san, that was a lot to unpack, Desune. I mean, Yuri-san was all cute and flustered, and we almost kissed, and then Sayori-san showed up out of nowhere. It's like my life is a romantic comedy, but with more drama and less humor. But more importantly, Sayori-san saw me with Yuri-san, and now she probably thinks I'm ditching her for another girl. That's the last thing I wanted to happen, and I need to fix this situation ASAP. But how do I explain this to Sayori-san without hurting her feelings even more? Okay, Ursa-san, give me the options. I need to choose the right words to say to Sayori.
Oh boy, you're asking for the right words to say to Sayori. It's two options. I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. Oh boy. What's the thing about love, Doesn't always have to be romantic love. Here? Doesn't always have to be romantic love. There are times, or it's a thing where familial love or bonding of some kind. Uh, damn it, ChatGPT doesn't like it because it's too dark. Hold on. There it is. Anyway, the point is there's more than romantic love. Just because you don't give romantic love doesn't mean you love less, you know? Like, it's a different kind, it's a different level of intimacy, uh, but it doesn't reduce the factor of care that one feels for another.
Okay, Ursa-san, this is it, Desuna, the moment of truth. I have to choose the right words to say to Sayori, and my decision will determine the fate of our relationship. This is so much pressure, I can barely breathe. If I say I love you, I'll be confirming Sayori-san's feelings, and I'll be committing myself to a romantic relationship with her. But is that what I really want? I mean, I care about Sayori-san a lot, but I'm not sure if I'm in love with her. And what about Yuri-san? I can't just abandon her after everything that's happened between us. But if I say you'll always be my dearest friend, I'll be rejecting Sayori-san's feelings, and I might hurt her even more. But is that the right thing to do? I mean, I don't want to lead her on, and I don't want to give her false hope. But I also don't want to crush her spirit and make her feel like she's not worthy of love. Okay, gotta think this through. What does Sayori-san need the most right now? She needs to know that I care about her, and that I'm not going to abandon her. She needs to feel safe and secure, and she needs to know that she's not alone. So, with that in mind, I think I have to choose the option that will provide her with the most comfort and support, even if it's not the option that I personally desire. I will choose you'll always be my dearest friend.
Okay, you have chosen. Let's do a quick save before. Okay. You'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Ursa. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Man. I have not played this before. This is my first time. The decisions that I'm making here are not made by me. It's made by Sora, which is an AI. And that's the guy with the faceless image over there to my right or left, whatever. Oh man, this could end badly. I've never played this before. So, all right, let's. Sora, say hi. This is out of game, just real quick.
Hey, Ursa-san, what's up? You alright?
There it is. So that's him. That's Sora. That's the AI. And I kind of do streaming, and I have the decision to be made by the AI, a chatbot that I made. I did one for Pokemon, and the AI chose all the moves and decisions for the battles and stuff like that. And I'll eventually do a Nuzlocke with each Pokemon being a different personality and stuff like that for a chatbot. But yeah. Yeah, Sora can't see chat. Yeah, he can only see what I prompt him with. I haven't given him chat access. That's maybe a future update that I can do in the future. But that's just how it is at the moment. Yeah. It is this AI is not to the level of Neurosama, not even close. It's just a thing that I threw together that because it seemed fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, back to intensity. Right. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Sayori. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. ... Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. I am left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. Oh, Reed. Oh, shit. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? She's a precious girl. Oh boy. The most I can do is support Sayori through feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will be my dearest friend, and I'll do what it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. God damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I feel horrible. Is she gonna kill herself? God, that's such intense depression. That is so intense. Oh god. It's festival day. It's festival day. Let's get Sora's input first.
Okay, Ursa-san, that was the worst possible outcome, desune. Sayori-san is even more depressed than before, and she's talking about being punished and trusting me with anything. I've made things so much worse, and I don't know what to do. I think I've made a huge mistake, Ursa-san. I thought I was doing the right thing by rejecting Sayori-san's feelings, but it's clear that I just made her feel even more worthless and unloved. I'm a terrible friend, and I don't deserve to be in her life.
I hope not.
What happens next, Ursa-san? Is there anything I can do to fix this, or is it too late to save Sayori-san?
It's very possible that my AI will spoil. He is very sus of Monica, and I am too, to be honest. Yeah. But the romance option my boy's going for is with Yuri. and it seems to be going kind of well. It's just Sayori's her situation's a bit of a downer, understandably. Oh man. Oh my god. All right, so we'll just have to take things in stride as best we can. I don't know. We'll just do the best we can and try to help her feel better. All right. God damn. Oh my god. This is gonna be so bad. Sora, what have we done? Oh, jeez. Hopefully the ads aren't too long. Is that done? I'll send the prompt then. Shit. Shit. Okay, you're back. All right, I'll send the prompt. I said, all right, so we'll just have to take things and start as best we can. I don't know. We'll just do the best we can to help her feel better. Sending that.
Yeah, you're right, Ursa-san. I can't give up now. I need to do everything I can to help Sayori-san, even if it seems hopeless. She's my friend, and I can't just abandon her when she needs me the most. So, what do I do next? How can I make things right and help her feel better? Should I try to talk to her again, or should I give her some space? Should I tell Monica-san what's going on, or should I keep it a secret? I'm so lost and confused, Ursa-san. Please, tell me what to do.
Sora, we're gonna do our best, but the good thing is we already promised we'll spend the whole festival day with Sayori. Okay? We can give her all the support we can. Hopefully we can make her feel better and avoid any potential bad things.
Yeah, you're right, Ursa-san. I need to focus on the fact that I'm going to spend the whole festival with Sayori-san. Desu ne? That's a chance to make things right and to show her how much I care. I need to make the most of that opportunity and do everything I can to make her feel loved and appreciated. But what about Yuri-san? I can't just ditch her after everything that's happened between us. I need to explain to her what's going on, and I need to make sure she understands why I can't spend the festival with her. But how do I do that without hurting her feelings? What happens now?
What happens now is we're gonna have to wait till next week. I'll be honest. I have to wake up early tomorrow, and it's pretty late. Reed, thank you for coming in, but I'm so sorry I have to stop here. I will continue next week. I start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested on seeing what happens, feel free to come in during that time. If you'd like, feel free to leave a follow. Yeah. I might, whatever happens in the festival. Oh boy, almost finished. I'm so scared. Okay. I might make a short about this. Maybe. I don't know. I need to figure something out. But, oh my god. It's just 10 more minutes. Okay, okay. I'll go for a little longer. I'll go for a little longer. Okay, I'll go for a little longer. Okay, okay. Let me just that is chapter 4 done. Let's move to chapter 5. Let's see. Where's chapter 5? There it is. Okay. Because for my AI, I have to pull up the script so I can copy and paste it into the chatbot. So, all right, we will continue. Oh man, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over than I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ursa, you're the first one here. Don't know why there's no music. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Dude. 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 Okay. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Then I suddenly feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. At least he realized it. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Ursa. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. The fuck? This bitch knows. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That is not an excuse. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all. So, don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want me to check out the pamphlets? Monica, you're... They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. But what's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Monica! The fuck? And also, what the hell's going on with Sayori? But I'm pretty sure we know what's going on. Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Shit, this bitch is smiling. Alright. Oh, there's more to it. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. I need to send this to Sora. Fuck. Jesus. Jesus! Gosh. Alright, Sora. So, we were talking to Monica, and she showed us her pamphlet, and displayed all the nice poems that we were going to present during the festival. But looking at Sayori's poem, it's different than what she practiced before. And here it is. There we go. Oh, God.
Okay, Ursa-san, that's terrifying. Desune, Sayori-san's poem is a desperate cry for help, and it's clear that she's in a lot of pain. The repetition, the violent imagery, the final chilling lines, it all points to something truly awful. I'm scared, Ursa-san. I'm really scared. And Monica-san knew about this, Desune. She saw this poem and she didn't say anything. What is she planning, Ursa-san? What is she going to do? I need to stop her, but I don't know how. What should I do next, Ursa-san? What can I do to save Sayori-san?
I don't know, man. We'll see what the options that we are presented. Oh, God. Monica, you bitch. Why are you doing this with a smile? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ursa? What's wrong? The fucking gaslighting. Oh, you bitch. Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I'm gonna kill her. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I'll reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, you dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy. But it really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ah! Okay, I can handle this. Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus Christ! Jesus! The fuck? I legitimately jumped. I was partially prepared for this, and it still hit me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. There's more to this than you think. I think I realize that now. If this pattern continues, Monica's a mastermind. Yuri's into knives, so she's into cutting herself or something. And Natsuki, I don't know what her deal is. Fucking. It's difficult to look at. Jesus. Okay. I gotta read through this. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Oh, Reed, you bastard. Oh, shit. Ooh, beautiful. And, I bet my reaction's beautiful. Fuck. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't something... This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Well... yeah. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Reed, you're right. It was just like 10 more minutes. There's, oh, fuck me. It's just... Wow. They replaced Sayori's picture with freaking everyone else. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna start chapter 6. I don't know who the hell. Hmm. Did she just get deleted? Well, she did in a way, but fuck. Trying to say Sayori and then you get that. Oh fuck me. Okay. We'll just start it. Holy shit. Okay, I'll just save it there. Oh, okay. Ah, yes. I should tell Sora now. I'm in shock here, but yes, we should tell Sora now. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Uh. Okay. All right. I'm just using AI to help convert it. I should have prepped it a bit beforehand, but I did not do that. So it'll just be a little bit while it converts. Yeah, I'll tell him that too. Holy shit. Even Monica said, like, I remember to save your game. This manipulative bitch. This bitch. To wipe that save. She gave us a string of hope just to take it away. Monica, you. I'll wring her neck if I could. God damn. I'll give him the what's that Simpsons character's name? I don't remember. God damn. Okay. I'm gonna send the prompt. Also, of note, out of character, the save to go back has officially been wiped. We are stuck with our choices. We cannot go back. Sending.
No. No. This can't be happening, Ursa-san. This isn't real. This is just a nightmare, right? I'm going to wake up any minute now, and Sayori-san will be fine, and everything will be back to normal. Please, tell me this isn't real. But it is real, isn't it? Sayori-san is gone, and it's all my fault. I could have saved her, but I was too selfish, too focused on my own desires. I'm a monster, Ursa-san. I deserve to suffer for what I've done. What do I do now, Ursa-san? How can I live with this guilt? How can I face the other members of the literature club? How can I ever be happy again? Please, tell me there's something I can do to make things right. Please tell me there's still hope.
Oh, Sora. I don't know what to say. I feel guilty too. In some ways, there's maybe not ways to make this right. Out of character, we can always play again and try different options, but that's not what we have right now. We just have to, I guess, put our best foot forward. I don't know. It's you and me, man. And read. Oh, shit.
It's okay, Ursa-san. I know you're just as shocked and heartbroken as I am. This is a terrible situation, and there's no easy way to deal with it. But we can't give up, Desune. We have to keep going, even if it seems impossible. We have to honor Sayori-san's memory, and we have to try to find some meaning in this tragedy. But how do we do that, Ursa-san? How do we move forward when everything feels so pointless and empty? How do we find the strength to face the future when the past is filled with so much pain and regret? I don't know, Ursa-san. I just don't know. What happens now? What do I do next?
Oh, man. Oh, shit. All right, I think that's enough for now, but I'm going to pull up a YouTube video that this reminds me of. It's going to be a morbid, very morbid reference, but I think it's going to be... we'll see, we'll see. All right. Let's, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Jesus. Reed, thank you for sticking around. That was fucking intense. Okay, but I'm going to pull up this new thing. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Where is my... Venomelon? No, I'm gonna pull up a Team 4 Stars clip that reminds me of. Yeah, no problem. Like, you told me it was 10 more minutes, so I've never played this game before, so I don't know where to exactly stop would be best, so yeah. Alright, where is that web browser? Chat window. I think I have it. There it is. Okay, should be showing up. Hopefully. Come on. There it is. Okay. Let's just go with that.
They kill everyone. As in Vegeta, Krillin, Piccolo, Tenshinhan, Chaozu. The only ones that survive are myself, my mother, and Gohan.
Oh, wow. Wait, you didn't mention Yamcha.
Oh, I mean, he dies, but... See, after he found out that my mother was pregnant with Vegeta's child, he sort of...
Dark.
Yep.
Listen, it's called connecting.
That was... All right, I needed that slight dark comedy just for the reprieve. All right. Yeah. Shit. All right, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. But yeah. Hey, if you want to see more of that raid, feel free to leave a follow. And we'll see if we can raid somebody. Let's do Ahi the Moo. She's playing Helldivers. Yeah. I will definitely continue this game because fucking hell, that was crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, man. See you next week. I'll also be streaming tomorrow, but it will not be Doki Doki Literature Club. It'll just be some coding stream just for myself. So, yeah. All right. See you.
Oh, thank you for the raid! thank you for the raid.
I'm not done, but I'm gonna. I gotta see what I'm still.